and thank you for joining us for the PCC Update. I'm Corey Johnson.
And I'm Joseph Mangum Jr.
And here's what's happening at your school right now. The Languages Division is hosting their annual International Poetry Celebration. Spectators can listen to students recite poetry in 7 different languages. The event features international food and beverages, courtesy of the on-campus language programs. The event is on November 14th from 10:30 a.m. to 3 p.m. in the Circadian Lounge. It is open to the public free of charge.
The Business Department is hosting free seminars on running your business. Students interested in learning more about the freelancing business can attend 2 guest speaker sessions. This event is open to PCC students and their guests free of charge. And experts from the Business Division and Small Business Development Center will be on hand to answer your questions about web design, social media, and more. The event is being held on Friday, November 2nd from 9 a.m. until 12 p.m. and again on Friday, December 7th inside the R Building in room 211.
PCC Safe Zones Coalition is holding the one last training session for faculty and staff. PCC Safe Zones is an organization specifically catering to the needs of LGBT and undocumented students. The purpose of the meeting is to build support for the students by raising awareness of the obstacles they face. Resources and information will be shared with all those attending. The Pasadena City College Safe Zones 1.0 training will be held on November 2nd. All faculty and staff are encouraged to attend.
The Program for Academic Support Services, or PASS, is looking for interested students for its 2018-2019 academic year. PASS is open to low-income students, first-generation college students, and students with disabilities. It offers tutoring, financial aid and scholarship assistance, as well as transfer support. The program has recruited PCC students interested in transferring to a 4-year college. It currently has a 75% success rate of transfer, and participants will receive information on priority registration and career counseling. Students can apply at the PASS office located in the D Building in room 112.
PCC is hosting its 6th annual Million Meals Marathon Food Drive. Every year, the college accepts donations of non-perishable food. The collections go on to benefit the Lancer Pantry, Jackie Robinson Center, and the Pasadena Humane Society Food Bank. Their goal is to reach 1 million meals. Donations of pet food and unexpired food are also welcome. The food drive takes place on November 17th and 18th, starting at 11 a.m. inside Lot 1 at PCC.
Veterans struggling with PTSD and traumatic brain injuries are learning how to cope by working with horses. Veterans from PCC are taking part in equine-assisted therapy at the Living Free Animal Sanctuary in Mountain Center. The immersive equine therapy program is part of a 10-year collaboration with the Veterans Resource Center. The program is available exclusively to students enrolled in PCC's veterans-only classes. It offers veteran assistance with adapting to life after the military. Its founders say the give and take process with the horses is what makes for a therapeutic process for the veterans struggling with PTSD. A 4 to 6 week long version of the program is being set up for next March.
Pasadena City College is being honored for its highly successful year in transfers. In the past academic year, PCC had the 2nd highest rate of transfers among California community colleges. Over 1,000 students graduated with associate degrees for transfers. The Campaign for College Opportunity has chosen to name PCC as one of the 16 colleges and universities for its champion of high education for excellence in transfer. The ceremony takes place on December 4th at the 3rd annual Champions of Higher Education celebration in Los Angeles.
PCC is helping students enroll in Medi-Cal. The college is working with ChapCare to help PCC students apply for free health insurance. Students can apply through Covered California or Medi-Cal every Thursday in the Student Health Center from 11:30 a.m. until 2:30 p.m. ChapCare is a local agency that provides community assistance with health and wellness needs. For more information on them, you can visit their website at www.coveredca.com.
The dance department is hosting their annual fall dance concert at the end of November. The concert features the PCC Contemporary Dance Ensemble performing original works by the students, PCC faculty, and guest choreography by former PCC student Alicia Mosley. Tickets go on sale 1 hour before each showing at the Center for the Arts box office. Prices range from $15 general admission to $10 for PCC staff and free for all students with IDs. The show opens on Friday, November 30th at 8 p.m., followed by an encore on Saturday, December 1st, 2 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Sexton Auditorium.
PCC is hosting their annual One Book, One College speaker series. This year, the college is teaming up with the Huntington Library and Guardians for a series on Alejandro Morales' Little Nation and Other Stories. The series runs between now and November 3rd. Attendees must bring with them their PCC Lancer card, as well as a printed copy of the book's activity sheet. The series is a collaboration between PCC faculty and staff and representatives from the Cross-Cultural Center. Each year, the program across campus teams up to offer a variety of programming to increase student engagement. First-year students are invited to present their research and findings on this year's reading. Selection at the Pathways Student Conference. Over 22,000 students are expected to attend.
PCC announces the commencement of the semester study abroad program. Students will get the opportunity to learn more about Spanish culture by taking an extended trip to Spain next summer. Students enrolled in the Spanish 42 with Professor Garson will be living with a Spanish family. The trip also includes visits to Alhambra Palace as well as the cities of Sevilla, Cordova, and flamenco dance class.
In education news, on October 13, 2017, California Governor Jerry Brown signed a bill requiring all California community colleges to adjust their course offerings. The new bill requires the schools to readjust so that students may complete their transfer level courses within a year. Starting next fall, PCC is offering students the chance to enroll in transfer level courses sooner. By eliminating certain prerequisite course requirements, students placing below the lowest level of transfer math or English will only be required to take transfer level and non-remedial math and English courses. ESL students are also covered in the new bill. Part 1 of AB 705 states that ESL students will, quote, enter and complete degree and transfer requirements in English within a time frame of 3 years, end quote. The new system goes into effect starting next fall.
Earlier this month, the U.S. Department of Education announced a $4.9 million grant for the University of California. UC Davis announced it is heading a program toward developing free open textbooks that reside in public domain. The U.S. Secretary of Education announced the initiative is an attempt to keep up with the expensive prices and changing technology. The college, along with 12 other campuses, will assemble textbooks under the Open Textbooks pilot programs. Subjects include high enrollment courses including CTE fields and chemistry.
Recently, the California Community College's 2019 to 2020 budget and legislative request was approved by the CCC Board of Governors. The request was prepared by the Chancellor's Office of California Community Colleges. Vice Chancellor Osmena said at a board meeting, quote, the community college system will have to better learn the next governor's priorities, end quote. The new budget would be the first in nearly a decade under a new governor. The request also outlines major changes to the Cal Grant Awards program by reducing the number of obstacles that limit the number of students eligible for these grants. It places more emphasis on financial need as well as an importance on all certificate and degree programs.
Good news for PCC students. The College Board is launching a $25 million scholarship program for students struggling academically. Students will have to complete a required checklist of essential steps in applying for college. The College Board says it will award various scholarships to students based on successful completion of the list. College Board President David Coleman says that the program does not have a minimum grade point average or SAT score requirement. All U.S. high school students are eligible to apply.
In club news, the Improv Club is hosting its showcase this November, just in time for Election Day. Students can gather in the quad for an hour of improv games related to the elections. Election Day debate takes place on November 6th from 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. in the quad. Free cookies will be given to those who voted, so make sure you're wearing your I voted sticker during the show.
It's going to be a busy semester for the Dana Club. The club is taking a weekend-long trip to Big Sur. This trip is hosted by the Geosciences Department and includes a stop at the Garnet Sands of Pfeiffer Beach. The trip takes place on November 2nd through the 4th. Later on in the month, the club is hosting their semesterly Gem and Mineral, open to the public. And that's it for the PCC update. Thanks so much for tuning in. We'll see you next time.
For the latest updates and news from campus, I'm Joseph Mangum Jr.
And I'm Corey Johnson. Thank you and have a great semester.